Hello and welcome to another episode of Help from Helen. Today I'm going to be covering growing lavender indoors. So growing lavender indoors, is it possible? Yes it is, but it's a bit of a challenge, so I'm going to run through 5 top tips on how to do this today. Number 1, the pot that you choose. You'll want to pick something that's porous like a terracotta or felt. This will allow for the roots to have a little bit more air circulation. It'll dry out quicker. It'll stop the plant roots from sitting in too wet soil. Number 2, good drainage and soil. When you get your pot, something like this, you'll probably need to put it on a saucer. You'll want to put some drainage in the bottom, whether you put stones, root rocks, put them in first, and then the soil that you use needs to be very well drained. Mix some sand with it if you can, and make sure that it's not too claggy and wet. Number 3, positioning your plant. Remember that lavenders are Mediterranean, they like at least 4 hours of direct sunlight each day. If you can give them more than that, then it'll help them a lot better. You'll get lovely flowers on them. But see if you can put them on a windowsill that will allow for at least 4 hours. Number 4, when you get your plant and you're going to pot it up, you'll need to trim it down. I'll show you how to do this quickly now. You can use a sharp pair of scissors for this if you don't have any shears like this. But just get your plant, give it a lovely shape. Just take the bulk off first. You can see what you're working with. You want to cut it down probably about 2/3 of the plant off when you plant it up. I know that sometimes you'll get it with lovely blooms on, but if you want it to have good strong root growth, you'll need to trim it down. This will help it just concentrate on getting the roots strong before you get all the flowers. So give it a good trim. No matter what time of year it is, this is going to be indoors, remember. A lovely dome shape is usually tradition. Okay, something like that, it's fine, ready to pot up. Number 5, watering. Remember that lavenders like dry soil. If your plant comes and it's got moist soil like this already, then that's great, it doesn't need too much of a drink. If the soil that you're using to put in the pot is dry, you'll need to give it a water in when you first do it to establish. When you want to water again, make sure that the soil dries out a little bit in between. Don't keep it continuously wet. This will encourage root rot and the lavender will die off very quickly. So just remember, it's a Mediterranean plant, loves lots of sun, dry sandy soil, and if you do have a window near it in the summer, open it up and it'll allow for some fresh air to come in and give it good circulation.